Hey beauty, welcome to the Simply Sync community. My name is Taylor and today I've got a 45-minute Pilates class for you. Today you're gonna need a prop. It's the Pilates ball. If you don't have a Pilates ball, that's totally fine. You can always use like a small squishy pillow or just leave it out altogether. I hope you're ready to get started. Let's do it. So I'm gonna set this ball off to the side. We're gonna start by laying down onto your back into a nice comfortable position. Your legs can be straight or bent, doesn't matter. And let's just take a nice big inhale in and a full exhale out. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Last one, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now from here, just let your knees start to fall side to side into a little windshield wiper stretch, just kind of stretching out the hips, the spine, letting your knees fall wherever it feels good. Let your knees fall over to one side, maybe take your arms in a T and look in the opposite direction so you can really twist the spine. We'll come back through center. We'll do the same thing over to the other side. Knees fall over, look in that opposite way. And then come all the way back through center. Pull your knees into your chest, giving yourself a little hug here. And really push down on the shins so you can release that low back. Maybe you gently rock side to side. Maybe you draw some circles with the knees, trying to relax the hips. Maybe go in the opposite direction. Let's take a minute just to open up our hips before we get started. So I'm going to cross one foot on top. And you can stay in this shape or you can pull that shape in closer to you, trying to stretch out the back of the hip. And really taking nice inhales, exhales here just to kind of wake that up. Let's shake it out and switch to the other side. Same thing, cross the opposite foot on top. You can stay there or pull that shape in, getting a nice stretch. And then release it. All right, let's get started by bringing some attention to our core. So I'm gonna make a diamond shape with my hands, touching my thumbs together and then my big fingers. I'm gonna take my thumbs and place them right on my belly button. And then my fingers are gonna fall onto my pelvic floor. Now I just want you to use this as a guide to think about trying to lift the area where your fingers are, finding your imprint spine. So it's a little tip of your pelvis, right? Your hips don't actually come off the mat. And then you release that. So again, I'm gonna tip my pelvis back, feeling that area where my fingers are shift up, and then release. Let's do two more, right? So a nice pelvic curl, nice little tuck here, and release it. One last one. Now hold that feeling, take your hands down by your side. Without releasing that, bring one leg up to tabletop, knee right over the hip, and then place it down, and switch. And down. Let's do 4 to each side. Trying to lift that leg from the lowest abdominal the best that you can. Try to keep your hips really still, your ribs really still. One more to the right. One more to the left. Foot down, and then release that position with your pelvis. Yeah? Find it again. Exhale, tip the pelvis back. Bring both legs up to tabletop now. You're gonna feel a lot more core engagement with the legs up. Let's start to tap the toes. So I'm going to reach the toe out, bring it back up, and switch. And I'm really thinking about trying to stay heavy in the back of my waistband, reaching my tailbone out in front of me. Let's do 2 more to each side. Keeping the hips still, the ribs still again. Last one. Bring both legs up to tabletop, pause, hands go behind your head. Now we go for our ab curl. We're gonna lift the chest towards the thighs and then lower back down. And let's do 6. We lift and lower and up and down. 3 more. Lift, curl and lower. Still feeling that weightedness in our core. Last one, lift up, hold, pause, extend one leg out nice and long, bring it back in and switch. 4 to each side. Out, in, switch. 2 more to go. I'm trying to keep my shoulders really still now, so try not to rock side to side. Last one. In, lower the head, and lower the feet. It's very nice. Knees go side to side. So starting to wake up your core, right? So bringing some awareness there. Let's bring our legs up to tabletop, our arms straight up to the ceiling. I'm gonna scoot back just a little bit. And then again, I'm gonna find that scoop position in the back of my waistband, right? Shooting that tailbone out. Now we extend the arms, extend the legs, lift your chest up and find your 100 position. Long through your toes and your fingers. Bend your knees, hands come back up. Exhale, extend. Heavy in the core. And back in. Let's do 2 more. Exhale, extend, reach, and back in. And last one. Exhale, extend, hold. And now we go for our hundreds. Inhale for 5 pumps. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Last 1. Exhale. Bring it in. Woo! That hundreds. It'll get you hot really quick, right? Warm that core right up. Extend your legs long down the mat. Reach your hands above your head. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale. Curl your chin into your chest. Reach up towards your toe for your first roll up. The first one's always a little, so-so. Stack your spine up nice and tall, and we roll it back. Tuck the tail. Roll. Curve the spine. Let the shoulders come out of the ears. All the way down onto the mat. Exhale. Up. Over a beach ball that's in front of you, right? Curve, and then lower back down. And we reach for 3. And down. And 2. Roll it up and over. Big reach. And down. Last one here. Up. Let's stay up there. Separate the feet, flex the toes. Take the arms out into a T, and let's go for saw. I'm going to rotate towards my right. Reach past my pinky toe on my foot. Come back up, back through center. Switch over, across, up, and through. So really trying to find a twist in the rib cage as I rotate from the right to the left. Let's go 2 more to each side. Big twist and reach, up and through, twist, reach, up and through. 1 more to the right, twist, reach. Try to get a little further. Last one to the left. Reach, up, through, bring it in, and all the way down. Full stretch on the hamstrings now. Shake it up. Woo, very nice. Okay, let's grab the ball. And we're going to place the ball in between the inner thighs. Okay, so right in between the inner thighs, in between the knees. I'm going to take my hands down onto the mat, and we're going to lift up to a high bridge. Take a full inhale here. Exhale, I lift my hips up towards the sky. Keep your chin in towards your chest and really push the hips up so you can squeeze your glutes. Now we lower back down, tap the cheeks to the mat. Exhale, lift. And lower. Let's go for 8 of these. Lift up, squeeze, hold. And lower. Lift, squeeze, push into the feet, push into the hands. And lower down. 4 more. Up, reach, lower. And 3, squeeze the cheeks at the top. And down. Last 2 here. Up. Last one, we stay at the top, hold it up there, squeeze the ball 8 times. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, lift a little higher with the cheeks, and then lower all the way back down. Reach your hands out in front of you. Sitting up really tall in your spine, so trying not to collapse in the back, right? But lifting here. We take both hands up, nice big inhale. Exhale, lower back down. Yeah, so we're just bringing some attention again back to the core and out and into your spine. So you're trying your best to sit up really tall as we reach those hands up and down and lower and lift and down. Let's take 1 more. Up, down. Keep your hands in front of you. Tuck your tail. Roll to the mat. I'm going to run out of space. Roll to the mat all the way down. Hands by your side. And walk those feet in just a little closer. They're not too far, they're not too close, somewhere right in between. Let's find a bridge. Exhale, lift your hips up. Again, we're pushing through the thigh bone, squeezing the cheeks, and then lower. And up, squeeze. And down. 8 of these. Lift. And lower. up, squeeze, and down. Pushing into your feet again, right? Really trying to feel that connection through the back side of your body here as you move. Up and down. 4 more. Lift, squeeze, and lower, and 3, and down. Last 2. Last 1, stay up at the top. 8 squeezes on the ball again. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep lifting the cheeks. 4, 3, 2, pause, hold, squeeze the ball. Lower the hips, release the squeeze. Lift the hips up, squeeze the ball. Keep holding it. Down with the hips, release the squeeze. Yeah, so we go up, squeeze, down, release. Up, squeeze, down, and release. Last one. Up, squeeze, down, release, reverse. Up, squeeze, down, and out. Yeah, down, up. That's it. So squeeze at the bottom, squeeze, lift, release, drop the hips, squeeze, lift, release, drop the hips. Last one, squeeze, lift, release, drop the hips. Good. Shake it out if you need to. Take a breath. Lift up. Find the bridge at the top. Hold. Push into your left foot a lot so you can float that right foot out. Point the toe and then drop it back down. Push into your right foot. Extend the left. Switching from right to left, all while trying to keep that ball as still as you can. So we're not rotating too much to the right or the left. Now, if you don't have a ball here, again, you're just kind of holding the knees in line with the hips, right? Imagining like you have some tension between your thighs. We got 1 more to each side. We're in the home stretch of this. Out with the right and in, out with the left and in. Now extend the right, hold it there, squeeze the ball again. We go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew, inner thighs. Pause. Left leg goes out. And we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it down. Drop the hips. Whew. Very nice. Take the ball, place it into your hands. Extend your legs, extend your arms. We got to roll up to transition. Take a big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll yourself up, reaching that ball towards your toes. Very nice. Sit up tall. Separate your feet about the distance of the mat. That ball is right on my hands and between my thighs. I'm going to roll it forward into a stretch here. Let's flex the toes back a lot so we can really stretch out the hamstrings. And then push into the ball and roll yourself back up. And again, we roll it forward. We reach. We roll it up. Sit tall. Let's go 2 more. Reach it forward. Round the spine. Bring it in. Last one. Reach it forward. Let's hold this one for just a hair longer. Big inhale. Big exhale. And roll the ball all the way back in. It goes back in between our legs, but this time it's going to go in between the ankles. So a little bit further down, okay? Let's go into elbow slip. So sit up really tall, pull the elbows back to the mat, okay? Couple check-ins I want you to do before we start moving. Take your rib cage, pull it down so you can tip that pelvis again, and take your shoulders out of your ears, right? So you're lifted up. All right, elbow slip. One hand reaches forward off the mat, and then it lowers back down, and you switch. Forward reach, and lower. Now the tricky part about elbow slip is we want to try our best not to rock side to side, yeah? So you're going to hear the little quivers in my voice because this is deep core work. So there's no way to get away from it, but I'm going to try to coach you through it, right? I want to be here with you. Extend and in and reach. Try to keep the shoulders, the ribs really still. So the abdominals pull back to reach the arm forward. Last one to the left, reach. And in. Now pause. Right arm reaches forward. We take it up to the sky, bicep to ear, woo, little quivers, down, and bring it back to the mat. And the other side, we reach it out. It comes up, it goes down, it lowers to the mat, and switch, out, up, down, and in, and reach, left, up, oh my goodness, down, I am shaking. One more to the right, up, down, last one to the left, out, up, down, pause, okay? We're not quite done. Shake it out if you need to. And then we reset, okay? Really tuck the tail here. It's almost like you're going to sit back on your waistband of your leggings. Scoop and lift the legs up to tabletop. And then we tap. Scoop and lift. And we tap. Oh my gosh, I just got a cramp in my foot. Whew. That's not where we should be feeling the cramps, right? The fatigue should be in the core, not the feet. Last 3, and up. Last 2. Last 1, leave the legs up there. I know it's a challenge, but you got it. Extend the legs long and bend and extend and bend. Now, did you sink down into your chest, right? Or can you keep lifting up, right? Keep tucking that tail. We've got 4 more to go. 4 and down, and 3 and down. Last 2. Last 1, extend, hold for 3, 2, lower the legs to the mat and reach the arms forward at the same time. Woo, come all the way up. Very nice. Roll up through your spine. Woo, and shake it out. All right, we're gonna take the ball and we're gonna come seated in a comfortable position. So maybe that's crisscross, kneeling. If you've got tight hips, maybe your legs are straight out in front of you, whatever's comfortable. Now I'm gonna use the ball. If you have some other prop you wanna use or you have weights that you wanna use, go for it. Otherwise, we'll just keep using the ball. I'm gonna take my arms out into a hug a tree shape. So bending my soft bend in my elbows, pass the ball across the chest, and then open it back out. Yeah? So we're working into posture, working into our arms here now. And switch. Across and switch. Good for 4 and 3. Last 2. Last 1 across. Now pause in the middle. Lift your hands above your head without lifting your shoulders and lower back down. We go for 8. Lift and lower. Good, 6 more. My arms come up, but my shoulders stay down, so I really feel my back. And lower. Last 4. Up. And 3. Oh my gosh, almost lost the ball. Last 2. Last 1. Hands come down right in the center of your chest. Now rotate as far as you can. Big twist, back through center. Other side, rotate. The rib cage does the twisting. And come back and twist. And back. So I'm trying to rotate and keep my opposite cheek down in the mat, right? So I'm not tilting my pelvis to one side or the other. So I'm really forcing my spine to twist, yeah? Rotate. And back. Last one. Rotate and back. Now I'm going to stay over here to the side. Hold. 4 lifts again. 4 and lower on my shoulders. 3 and down. We've got this. Last 2. Right away to the other side. Ready? Exhale. Take it across. Just 4. 4 and down. Go for 3. Can you twist a little more? Last 2. Last 1. Lower. Come back and drop. Woo. Felt that in my shoulders and in my chest, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, we're not quite done, but we're almost there. Extend the arms out, straight into a T. My palms are facing down now. I take a big inhale. Exhale, pass the ball across my head, arms nice and straight, and switch. Up and switch. Now, if you're moving with weights, you're really gonna feel this. If you're moving with the ball, you're still gonna feel it. And if you're moving without any props, I really want you to think about trying to create some resistance with just your body weight. Like the air is weighted and you're pressing against it. 1 more to the right. Last one to the left. We meet with the hands above us. Hold, hinge forward just a little. Bend your elbows, ball goes behind your head, and press. Work your triceps. Bend and press. 6 more. Down and press. 5 and 4 and 3, 2, almost done. Hold it there. Pause. Squeeze the ball 8 times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Wow. Triceps, shoulders, right? Oh my goodness. This is good stuff. Let's flip over and come into a kneeling position for part 2 of this upper body. Almost there though, okay? So we're gonna come onto high knees. I'm gonna turn towards the side so you can see me. Put some cushion under your knees if you need a little bit more support. Reach that ball straight out in front of you, okay? So we're really trying to reach the hands away from us, but pull the shoulder blades back. We go for thigh hinge. We're gonna start to lean back, trying not to arch in your back, and then come back up. So just like if you were in a recliner, right? Lean and extend, up and through. You wanna feel this nice stretch on your thigh, but it's a lot of engagement, right? The muscles are really working here to bring you back up. And lift. We're gonna go for 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2. You got it. Last one, stay back there, pause, circle that ball around, pass, and up. Around, pass, and up. 2 more, around and up. Last one. Come all the way up, take a breath. We got to reverse it. Ready? Back, pass it for 4. Pass it for 3, for 2. Last one, and up. Whew, my gosh. All right, come on down into a full tabletop position. Take that ball underneath your right hand, left hand's just on the mat. Okay, we're gonna start with a little bit of a staggered push-up. So we're gonna lower our chest to the mat and push away, and lower and push. Your goal with this one is stability. So try not to let that ball just roll around, down and push. 4 more, 4. And again, if you don't have a ball, you could just do standard push-ups here or slip that pillow underneath your hand. Last 2 here. Last 1, come up, pass it across. Right away, we got 8 more to finish. 8, and up. 7, really using the chest, trying to stabilize in the shoulders. Down, and up. 5 more. And 4. Last 3, 2, 1 final one, all the way up and take it back. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and ditch the ball. Now let's flip over into a little bit of a mermaid stretch. So I'm just gonna sit onto my right hip. I'm gonna bring my knees in really close. Right hand's gonna go down on the mat as I take a nice big side stretch over to the side. And then we counter stretch. We're gonna grab hold of the legs or the mats and then a big counter stretch. Oh, that feels nice. Over to the other side. Let's do it one more time. Down, over, and last time, big lean, really stretch out the waistline here, and all the way up. Let's swing the legs around. Do the same thing on the other side. Stack the knees, get right on top of the hip, lean over, and up, and we switch. Last time, across, big reach, and up, and over. Really nice. All right, let's flip back into our tabletop. So let's come back into shoulders right over our wrist, hips right over our knees, and then make sure that core is engaged, right? It's pulled up and in. Extend your right leg back, and then extend your left arm, lift up that leg, and find your balance. Let's go for bird dog. Bring the knee to the elbow, exhale, extend back out. Let's try 8 of these. In, and reach. Go for 6. And extend, trying to get long from the toe to the fingertips. Back in, back, reach. Last 4. Final 3, 2. Let's take a little hold on this next one. So reach out, hold long from the toe to the fingers, lift through the back of the head. Last 3, 2. Drop your elbow to the mat, bend your knee in. Now go into a hydrant. So we're gonna lift that leg to the side and back down. And we lift and we lower. And again, we're gonna go for 8, about 5 more here. Really trying to keep the hips nice and still as we lift and lower that leg. Last 3. Final 2. Last one, keep the leg lifted up, extended out, right? My knee and my hip are still turned out here. And then bring it back in. Extend. And back in. 6 more. Reach. And in. Last 5. Always moving from the core for 4. And 3. Last 2. Last one out, reach. This is where it's a challenge. We're gonna flip back up into our bird dog. Then come back down, bend the knee back in, and out. Press, lift, back down, in and out. We've got 2 more. Out, push, lift, lower, and in. Last one, push, lift, drop the hand, flip. You can drop that foot, flip over, and then reach. I've got my right arm up to the sky now, and I'm down on my left knee. Yeah. Take a nice big inhale, exhale, big side stretch over, circle the arm, and reach back up. And again, exhale, circle, and back up. 1 more, over, and back up. Good. Take the hand down onto the hip. Find your balance. Lift the leg off the mat and lower back down. And we lift and lower. Long from the hip to the toe and down. Good. Lift and down. Really trying to squeeze into the side of my hip here and engage from my obliques, from my waistline to lift that leg. We've got about 4 more. 4 and 3, 2. This is where it gets fancy. Ready? Last one. Plant the foot. Really dig that foot on the mat. Use your obliques, your waistline, and lift that bottom leg off the mat. Back down. Lift the leg back up. Down. Lift. Lower leg. Yeah? So we go down. Lift the knee. Drop the knee. Lift the leg. 2 more because these are hard. And down. Last one. Down. Lift. Lower. Down. Very nice. Like all the way down onto the mat. So all the way down onto your side. Brace your head in your hand. Your feet are out straight, but then pull them forward to the top edge of your mat and flex your feet. Let's go for a side kick. I'm going to lift my leg up where it's in line with my hip. I sweep the leg forward, big flex of the foot, and then sweep the leg back and point the toe. We go forward, sweep, back, point. Yeah, 6 more. Forward and back. Good. Try to think less about this being leg work because, I mean, of course, we're going to feel the cheeks and the legs. Think more about this being core work, right? Because that's really what it is. The leg is moving because my core is really supported. It's allowing the leg to move while keeping my hips really still. Yeah. Last 3 and back. Last 2. Last 1, all the way back. We bring the legs into touch. We drop all the way down. Take that top leg, turn it up towards the sky so my knee is up. I'm going to extend my leg, point both toes, lower the leg straight down. Extend, kick, and lower. 6 more. Extend, kick, lower. Yeah. Really trying to squeeze those inner thighs back together as I lower the leg. Let's go for 3. Up, and down. Go for 2. Up, extend, down. Last one. Up, extend, down. Woo. Flip onto your belly. So we're going to face towards the mat now. I'm going to take my hands, stack them on top of each other, and then drop my head down onto the mat. Okay, lift your belly button up and off the mat. Squeeze your cheeks a lot. Okay, take one leg, lift it off the mat, and then lower down. Other side. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now I'm trying to lift, not from my back, but from my glutes, right? To get the leg up and down. Lift and lower. 2 more to each side. Up and switch. Last one to the right. Last one to the left. Pause. Extend your arms out in front of you. Now opposite arm, opposite leg lift. So I lift my right leg, my left arm, and put it back down. It's like a game of Twister. Left leg, right arm, and back down. As long as they're opposite, you're good to go. And switch. Again, this is not about your back. And what I mean by your back is your lower back, right? You're going to feel some mid back here, and that's good. But we don't want to feel this pinch, ow kind of feeling in the low back, okay? Last one. Pause. Same time, arms and legs, we lift. Up and lower. Only as high as you can, right? Not in the low back. 4 more. Up and down. Last 3. Up. We've got 2. Now we're not quite done. Let's stay up there. Lift, hold. Start kicking the feet. Swim, 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 swim. Now while you swim the feet, start to reach those arms around. They get to the back and you lift higher in your chest. Circle the arms back around. Keep kicking. We go around. We lift, lower, and drop. 2 more. Out. Lift, keep kicking, down. It's really a reminder for me. Out, hold it. Kick for 8, 7, 6. Squeeze the cheeks. 4, 3, 2. Drop it on the 1. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but my cheeks are on fire, right? Cheeks and the hamstrings. Ooh, it's so good. Okay. Push back up. Find your tabletop again. And we're going to start over with that side series. So I'm going to take my left leg, extend it out, Take my right arm, reach it out, find my balance. And here we go for 8. In and reach. Really trying to focus on being really stable. Try not to rock from right to left. In and reach. 4 more. 3, we've got that little hold. 2, last one, reach it out, hold it. And then bend the elbow to the mat, bend the knee in. Go for your little hydrant lift. We take it out to the side and lower back down. And again, lift and lower. 6 more. Last 4. Trying to move from your center again. Last 2. Next one, we stay up at the top. Hold it. Extend that leg out. Keep it turned out. And then bring it back in. And reach it out. And bring it back in. Yeah, 6 more here. And then 5, 4, 3. We hold it back there. Next one, stay back. Here's that fancy stuff. We're going to push back up. Find that bird dog. Bring it back down and in. And again, out. Push. Use that tricep on your opposite arm. 2 more. Out. Push. Down and in. Last one. Out. Push. Holds. And then we drop the hand and we flip. But I'm going to turn to face you. Okay? So it's still right knee down on the mat. Left leg is long. Left arm to the sky. 3 circles of the arm. Down and around. And up. Last 2. Up. Last one. Up. And then it comes to the hip. We lift the leg. Lift and lower. Again, remember, we want that lift to come from the outside of the hip. Those are called your abductors. We want to contract in the core to really get that engagement. We've got 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Pause. Dig the foot so it's flat. Lift up away from the mat and then lift. Yeah, we have 6 of these. Lift, lower, and up. Yes, down. Lift. You're halfway. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. And down. Very nice. Lay all the way down onto your side. Support your head in your hands. Extend your legs long and then towards the front edge of your mat. Yeah, so they're slightly in front of you. Flex the toes back. Lift the leg up so it's in line with your hip. And we go for our side kick. The leg comes forward. Big flex of the foot. Sweep it back and point. Forward. Back and point. Good. 6 more. This is my weaker side. My left obliques are quite a bit weaker than my right, so I really have to focus, which is hard when I'm trying to coach with you, right? And also do it at the same time. But my left side, it's a lot easier for me to kind of wiggle around, so I have to be really intentional. And maybe you feel that too. Yeah, we're not even from the right to the left, and that's okay. And back. We've got 3 more to go. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. All the way back, points. And then bring the feet to touch. Lay all the way down. Point both toes. Bring that top leg up, turn the knee out, and then kick it and lower. And again, up, kick, lower, up, kick, lower. Good. 4 more. Up, down, up, kick, down. Good. Really stretching out that hamstring. Really waking up that hip. Last 2. 1 final one. And down. Good. This time we're just going to push all the way up. Take that leg across that you just worked into a little pretzel stretch. Grab it and get a big twist. Really rotate here. Nice. And then let's switch over to the other side. The same thing. Grab it. Twist. Big rotation. And then we're going to swing our legs all the way around. Okay, coming back into tabletop. Stacking those shoulders over your wrists. And we're going to step back for a plank. Woohoo. Yes, exciting. Step 1 foot back and then the other. Take a nice big inhale. As you exhale, pike the hips up. So push your chest back towards your thighs, and then like you're unfolding, what would you unfold? I don't know, piece of tape, piece of paper. Unfold your spine and find a plank, yeah? Push the hips back, roll, 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 and find the plank. 2 more. Back, exhale, roll, and forward. Last one. Back, exhale, roll, hold it. Let's go for our leg pull. So we're gonna put the right leg up, down, little front and back. Left leg up, down, front, back. 3 on each side. Down, front, back, up. Last one. Last one to the left. And knees down, hips back, arms out. Woo! Stretch the shoulders. Very nice. Roll up through your spine. Swing your legs in front of you. We're in that home stretch. We're in that last little push. So we're gonna sit up super tall, kind of like we did before when we had the ball in between our ankles. Reach the arms out in front of you. And then tuck the tail, roll it all the way down to the mat. Reach the hands out above you. Take a nice big stretch on the shoulders. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Peel yourself back up. Really nice. All right, let's go into rolling like a ball. We're gonna pull the legs in nice and tight. And then I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna move this guy. Okay, I'm gonna look down towards my belly button and I'm gonna create this really nice ball shape, okay? Inhale, exhale, rock it back just to your shoulder blades and back up. And again, back and up. Try to balance right at the very top. And up. Keep those legs pulled in tight to you so you're not trying to push them up to the sky, but they're staying in nice and close. Let's go 4 more. And 3. Last 2. Last 1. All the way down. Woo! Roll it down to the mat. Extend your legs long and then lift them up to the sky. We're gonna go through our rollover now, okay? So arms stay down on the mat. I'm gonna lift my hips and reach my feet back behind me. Split the legs apart, okay? I'm not collapsing into my spine here, right? I'm keeping my hips up. Flex the toes. Roll through the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you get down there, circle the legs, lift, hips come back up. Take them apart. Roll down and circle and back. Separate, roll it. And circle. 1 more. Up and back. Around. Down and roll. Now you go in reverse. Take the legs around. Take them back. They stay together. You roll it down. You get down there. You circle the legs. Back. Roll it down. 2 more. I know rollover is kind of a funky one, right? If this doesn't work for your back, you just lay down on the mat and do the leg circles instead. Roll it all the way down. And then the legs go out in front of you. And the arms go above the head. Woo! I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little bit tired. Big exhale, let it go. All right, we've got our last little push. We're gonna work through our teasers and then we're gonna take a nice stretch, okay? So I'm gonna keep my arms out long. I'm gonna keep my legs out long. Take an inhale to prepare. As I exhale, I'm gonna lift my chest all as one piece. I'm gonna lift 1 foot and then go back down. And then the other side. I lift, leg comes up and back down. 2 more to each side. Up and down and up, down. Last one to the right. Up. Last one to the left. Up and down. Now you can stay there if you're ready for your full teaser. We go up with the chest and both legs, maybe, and then back down. If that's not for you, go back to the single leg. We've got 2 more. Up, chest and leg, same time. And down. Last one, up, down, hold. Stay and find your balance. Try to lift the arms up a little higher. Keep the legs where they're at. Hold for 4, hold for 3, 2, down on the 1. Oh my gosh, that was great. All right, let's let our knees knock side to side. Whew. Release it, let it go. Shake it out. Take the bottoms of your feet together, let your knees fall open into a little butterfly stretch, and then just gently press down to kind of open up those inner thighs. Yeah, we worked hard. It's a lot of work today. So just let it go, relax into it. On your next exhale, start to pull the knees back towards each other and then pull them into your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Maybe you roll around again like how we started. Drawing those circles with your knees. Good. Rock and roll a couple of times until you find yourself at seated. Bring the bottoms of the feet together, sit up super tall, and let's do a seated butterfly stretch. Starting to fall forward towards the toes, really try to open up the hips here. Drop the chest down towards the feet as much as you can. And then roll yourself back up. Let's take a side stretch over to one side. Try to push that opposite knee down. Come up and over to that other side. Big side stretch here. Back up and over. Curve your spine. Maybe you hold on to your legs. Curve your spine back. And then dive forward toward your feet. Flatten out your spine. And then sit up nice and tall. So you get a big stretch in your back and your hips. Yeah, it's kind of like a little body roll forward and back. We're going to take one last one. Back. Melt it down. Try to hold it down there. Again, nice big inhale. Exhale. Roll all the way up through your spine. And you are done. Thanks so much for joining on the mat. I hope to see you next time.